Hello guys, welcome back to Lexx Media. Just in, I slept with my driver just to have children for my husband and save us shame. I am not a loosed woman. I am just a woman who loves her husband very much and I don't want to lose him. I just did what I had to do to save my marriage, even though I feel guilty sometimes. It was not easy, but I slept with my driver so that I could give my husband a child. But instead, God gave me twins, a boy and a girl. I was married to Philip for 8 years. We had no child. The worst was that I never got pregnant, even for a day. His mother became so impatient that she started breathing down my neck, as she gave me no breathing space at all. She moved in to live with us and practically made my life unbearable in my matrimonial home. I cannot drink water and drop the cup because she must insult me. It got to a point that she stopped eating my food because, according to her, I should be feeding my children so that they will grow healthy and stronger and not her. She also stopped talking to me. The only time she talked to me is when she wanted to insult me and remind me of how less a woman I was. Philip and I love each other so much that he stood by me despite all his mother did or said to frustrate me to leave him. We visited different specialists and they all certified us medically alright. I have visited churches, held vigils and even fasted for days, drank various concoctions of varied colored and combinations, all in the name of getting pregnant so that my mother-in-law could stop humiliating me. Yet, I couldn't get pregnant. To make things worse, she sent me away from the house because she said, "You don't need any house help as there are no children to take care of. Take care of your house yourself and stop wasting my son's hard-earned money." It was just the three of us living at home. God, I was always so terrified, so even when I heard her voice from a distance, it was so agonizing to say this. But my husband usually pleaded with me to come out of the room, and this made him feel so sad, especially those times I refused because I didn't want to come face to face with his mother. When her troubles became too unbearable, Philip practically threw her out of the house just to make me feel safe and comfortable in my own home. Even after she had left, I could still hear those insults in my head, so I decided to take a bold step. I seduced and slept with our driver, Okon. Okon is a young man in his late 20s. He is a graduate of mechanical engineering, but because he could not get a good paying job, he opted to become a driver. I promised to get him a good job if he slept with me just once, but I never disclosed the reason for this. However, Okon thought I was just wanting to cheat on my husband with him. I planned it during my ovulation so that I could get pregnant, although it was not easy sleeping with another man. I knew I was betraying my husband, but I saw it as a necessary action. After a month, I discovered that I was pregnant, so, as promised, I got a job for Okon in a friend's company where he started earning almost $150,000 per month. When I told Philip that I was pregnant, he was so excited. "Sweetheart, God has finally answered our prayers. I am pregnant," I revealed. When I was 5 months pregnant, he informed his mother and she immediately returned to the house. She pampered me like a baby and also took good care of me. I never wanted to do any scan, but my mother-in-law insisted. When I finally did the scan, it showed I was pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl. My mother-in-law and husband were extremely happy, while I felt much fulfilled. "God, thank you for compensating me with a set of twins after 8 years of barrenness," I muttered. When the twins were born, the girl took ill for some time. It took a while before she fully recovered after several treatments, and this got me worried. Philip and I insisted that blood tests be carried out on them to determine their blood group and genotype, and then came the shocking revelation. The doctor informed us that although their blood groups are both A, however, their genotypes are AS for the girl and AA for the boy. Meanwhile, Philip and I are both AA. I wanted to ground to open and swallow me up because I felt Philip would ask questions, but to my surprise he did not. He just said, "Sweetheart, let's go home. We have quite a long day. You and my babies need to rest." 3 months later, he held me closely and said, "Monica, don't be scared. I don't want to know who the father of the twins is. I know whatever you did to save our marriage, and I'm very proud of you. I promise to always love you and my babies. I promise this will be secret between us. I love you, sweetheart. I know we will have our own children someday." I wept as he wiped my tears with his hands. I know what I did was wrong, but at least my mother-in-law is extremely happy with me, and that is all that matters. Although everyone is happy, but I feel guilty that I selfishly used an innocent man to achieve my aim. But before anybody judge me, just put yourself in my shoes and think for a moment what you will do. Please guys, kindly leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.